Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will discuss about the benefit of mangrove for Asian countries. Here we are divided into two teams, namely two conservation team and five VR team. The conservation team discuss the benefit of mangrove, and the VR team discuss why should Asian participate planning mangrove project in Indonesia. There are living things in mangrove forest that help us unify ecosystem. Mangrove forest sorry, mangrove have a big role in our life. That's why we need to participate this project. Here I will explain the benefit of mangrove. The next slide, please. Okay. Why mangrove is important? The first, to maintain shoreline stability. Mangrove forests are able to withstand seawater current that erode coastline. In other words, mangrove plants are able to hold seawater so as not to erode the soil on the coastline. The second, improve the lungs of the earth. Through the distribution of plants in the mangrove forest, the lungs of the earth must be preserved because the forest must be sustainable. The third, reduce the amount of pollution. Leaves and plants are absorb the pollution and filter this harmful substance from the air. The fourth, conserve and increase the amount of natural resources. Mangrove forest has a variety of plants in it. Through the plants that exist in the mangrove forest, we can use it as a producer of wood, food, and medicine. To the five, maintain buffer zone and filter seawater into freshwater on land. Yeah. The mangrove roots have the function of strengthening the soil and prevent entry of seawater to freshwater. Uh, sorry. I let. Okay. Next. To the sixth, improving water quality. When the water passes through the root of mangrove plants, chemical are released. Sorry. Can I continue? Uh, okay, I will repeat again.
Okay, let's try it again.
Okay. To the sixth, improving water quality. When the water passes through the roots of mangrove plants, chemical are released, so that when the water reaches the sea, the quality is better, cleaner. So the roots act as a filter, but prevent salt from entering and prevent cattle from entering as well. To the seventh, increase the beauty environment. Mangrove forests have many plants and animals that make nature very beautiful, with the river adding the natural beauty of the more varied, so that it is made into a tourist spot. Therefore, we need to protect and preserve the forest. And then my explanation will be continued by Randy. My teammate to Randy, I invite him.
Randy, Roy, sorry. When you say your point, you don't have to list the number. So you don't have to say number 7, point number 7, or point number 6 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So you can just jump to say like when the water passes through the roots, then you can just go to the next point and say like mangrove forest, and so you don't have to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So that's good. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Roy. I will continue to explain why mangrove is important. Mangrove can as carbon storage, trap carbon matter with its root to be deposited into the ground. Aside from Donato et al., mangrove store up to 5 times as much organic carbon as tropical upland forest. Thus, this drug photosynthesis. Aside from Alongi, A combination of high productivity and slow soil decomposition rate significantly increase mangrove ability to capture and store organic carbon, particularly in their soil. Mangrove can clean water and reduce ocean acidity. Mangrove can trap organic matter with its root. Organic matter trapped in its root will go through an aerobic mineralization process in the sediment, which reduce ocean acidity. Mangroves are also important for the health of inland habitat. They can help filter water and prevent saltwater from encroaching inland habitat. Mangrove can help stabilize the soil. The mangrove roots also help to stabilize soil to prevent land from eroding. These protect inland habitats such as freshwater and forests. The, den- the dense roots of mangrove help to bind and build soil. The above ground roots slow down water flow and correct the position of sediment and reduce erosion. Over time, mangrove can actively bud up soil, increase the thickness of the mangrove soil, which may be critical as sea level rise accelerates. Mang-
Accelerates.
okay, thank you, sir. Accelerates. Mangrove can contribute to the world biodiversity. Mangrove also contribute to the world biodiversity. Destroying mangrove will drastically reduce biodiversity. Reducing biodiversity will later result in an imbalanced ecosystem as we lose natural contributor in the niche uh, or roles they play in the biosphere. Example, migratory seabirds have a place to live in mangrove. The bird eat marine organisms such as fish, shellfish, crabs. This bird can fly inland and extract which distribute nutrient
Excrete.
to
Excrete.
okay extract which
Excrete. Yes.
distribute nutrients to land. Also, mangrove can save Komodo dragon from extinction. How did mangrove save Komodo dragon from extinction? Move the next slide, please.
Oh. Hmm?
Next slide, please.
There's a following one. Okay.
There are four important points that we need to pay attention to in the correlation between mangrove and Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon maintains balanced ecosystem. With the preservation of the mangrove ecosystem, the Komodo dragon food chain is also maintained. Thus, this by its predator role in the food chains. Without it, can affect resource overseas. Mangrove maintain Komodo dragon's habitat or island.
Islands.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
I mean island.
Island. Yeah. Correct.
For the explanation of the next slide about benefit mangrove for its Asian country, I give it to my friend Nadia Fortuna.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, dear Excellency. Now I'll be explaining the benefits for its Asian country. Next. Myanmar is home to the third largest mangrove ecosystem area in Asia. In 2014, Myanmar had a project for the rehabilitation of mangrove forests. While with the same goal, Indonesia can assist Myanmar in relaunching its mangrove rehabilitation project and vice versa. Then Indonesia also has the good trade relations with Myanmar, both exports and imports. Indonesia also still show its intentions to continue to increase its economic activities in Myanmar. On the other hand, Myanmar show its desire to import fertilizer and cement and invites Indonesian investors to invest or open a business in Myanmar. While with this desire, Indonesia can export fertilizers and cement and invest in mining, construction, cement, transportations, crop products, and textiles. And Myanmar can support mangrove planting by contributing to the project. Other benefits of this project will also help Myanmar to achieve SDG goals in number 3, good health and well-being, number 6, clean water and sanitations, number 13, climate actions, number 14, the life below water, number 15, life on lands, and number 17, partnerships for the goals. Next. The next country is Cambodia. Based on data obtained from the IQ Air website, Cambodia is ranked 48 in the ranking of cities with the worst air quality and pollutions in the world. So, by planting the mangrove forest will have a positive impact on increasing their living standard with better air quality and also cleaner water. In 2011, some Indonesian products that are quite popular in Cambodia are consumer goods and pharmaceutical products. Well, with this relationship, Cambodia has an advantage in the health sector by utilizing mangrove wood as raw material for the medicines. Other benefits of this project will also help Cambodia to achieve the SDG goals in number 3, good health and well-being, number 6, clean water and sanitations, number 13, climate actions, number 14, life below water, number 15, life on lands, and number 17, partnerships for the goals. Next.
And move to Laos. Indonesia and Laos have cooperated since 1957 and continue to experience development and improvement in various fields. With the good relations that exist between Laos and Indonesia, it is certain that there will be a lot of cooperation, and one of them is the field of education. Many programs that have been carried out by Indonesia certainly have a very good impact on bilateral relations between the two countries and, of course, help in the diplomatic process through introducing the public to Indonesia, which affects the curiosity of the Laos people towards Indonesia. And this will make it easier for us to provide education about the importance of planting mangrove. Since Indonesia and Laos need each other, this can be a mutually beneficial program. Mangrove themselves have many benefits and functions, such as being used as preservative, medical herbs, medicine for itching or inflammation of the skin. Even in the traditional way, mangrove plants are used as an antidote to snake bites, rheumatism, digestive disorders, and etc. Laos itself is located in an area that is quite far from the ocean. So this can be a program where Indonesia will be able to export the medicines to Laos. And with this program, Laos could achieve SDGs number 3, it is about good health and well-being. Number 6, clean water and sanitation. Number 13, climate action. Number 14, life below water. Number 15, life on land. And number 17, partnerships for the goals. And move to the next slide. Now we move to Philippines. Indonesia and the Philippines have cooperated since 1942 and continue to experience development and improvement in various fields. Apart from the diplomatic relations between Indonesia and Philippines, these two countries themselves have similar geographical conditions. Indonesia itself is located between the two oceans, namely the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, and the two continents, namely the continents of Asia and the continent of Australia. Meanwhile, the Philippines is located in Southeast Asia, which is flanked by the Philippine Sea and the South China Sea. And this, of course, makes the Philippines has many islands. There are many volcanoes, and also Philippines has a tropical climate. Of course, this causes Philippines to often experience natural disasters such as floods or tsunamis, hurricanes or typhoons, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions, and etc. So this has been our focus to help to explain and socialize to the Philippines how important it is to plant mangrove. And as the conservation team has said before, mangrove themselves have many benefits and functions, such as maintaining the shoreline stability, conserve and increase the amount of natural resources, improving water quality, improving the lungs of the world, and etc. So this can be a program where later we can help to explain to and socialize to the Philippines about the importance of mangrove for both country. And with this program, Philippines could achieve SDG number 3. It is about good health and well-being. Number 6, clean water and sanitation. Number 13, climate action. Number 14, life below water. Number 15, life on land. And the last one, number 17, partnerships for the goals. And next slide will be explained by my friend. Thank you.
And now we finally reach into Malaysia. As we know, since 2007, it have been declared that Malaysia and the surrounding of Borneo is being named as the lung of the world. Through this, as along with Malaysia and Brunei Darussalam itself, by this mangrove project, it can really help the situation in Malaysia and help to heal the lung of the world all over again. Since we know that um, there are less and less of oxygen, and how we know that the lungs of the world have been damaged by this project, it could help to repair the lung of the world itself. By how? Since we know the mangrove itself help to heal and also help to increase the number of oxygen in the country. So by this project happening, it could really help the situation of with the lung of the world itself. Aside from helping the lung of the world itself, it also could help Malaysia in reduces the pollution, the water pollution that happens, and it will have a direct impact on Malaysia also, since the project could be it held around the area, and it also will help Malaysia in achieving SDGs number 3, which is good health and well-being. Number 6, clean water and sanitation. Number 13, the climate action. Number 14, life below water. Number 15, life on land. And 17, partnership for the goals. Next. And now we move on to Thailand itself. In Thailand itself, I think my partner has been explained itself that archipelago are a very risky area for natural disaster to occur, such as the tropical storm, tsunami, and also flood. Therefore, by this project being held, it could help to reduces the damage of the natural disaster itself. Therefore, Thailand could be very beneficial when this project, in contributing this project, since natural disaster could be um, since the natural disaster damages could be reduced. And then it also helped Thailand to achieve several SDGs, such as number 3, good health and well-being, number 6, clean water and sanitation, number 13, climate action, number 14, life below water, number 15, life on land, and number 17, partnership for the goals. And on the next slide, let's proceed. It will be held by my friend Piero. Proceed, Piero. Your turn.
Okay, thank you, Keija. Let's move on to the next slide. The next country is Vietnam. As we know, the two countries are strategic partners and agreed to continue to encourage the implementation of the Plan of Action for the period 2019 to 2023 in the field of air connectivity. Currently, there are air pollution and environmental issues that receive the highest attention among people in Vietnam. Based on data obtained from the IKI website as of July 15, 2022, Hanoi City was ranked 8th in the ranking of the worst air quality and pollution cities in the world. This could be a big problem if not fixed from now on. Geographically, in the east and south, Vietnam is bordered by the South China Sea. That's why Vietnam indirectly has a very long coastline, approximately 3,444 kilometers. With this geographical condition, Vietnam can participate in mangrove planting projects that will be able to help in solving the problem of air pollution and environmental issues. As we know, one of the many benefits of mangrove plant is maintaining water and air quality. Just like other countries, by participating in mangrove planting projects, it will be able to help the country of Vietnam in achieving SDG number 3, good health and well-being, number 6, clean water and sanitation, number 13, climate action, number 14, life below water, number 15, life on lands, and number 17, partnership for the goals. The next country is Timor-Leste, where they will get several advantages, such as the first one, which is improving living standard. Actually, Timor-Leste itself already has a very natural and good mangrove forest, but additional planting is also needed so that the mangrove forest in Timor-Leste remains sustainable. With the addition of mangrove forest planting, it will have even more positive impact on the economy, one of which is fishermen's income. The mangrove forest area will be suitable as a breeding ground for fish, shrimp, and other potential marine habitats. Mangrove trees that are planted can also be used to be managed into various objects such as decoration or craft, which of course will help improve economic standard. In addition, this project will help in increasing tourist attraction where the mangrove forest area can be developed into a tourist attraction and will become a tourist destination from various regions and abroad. With the existence of tourism, it will indirectly provide a very good economic impact for the surrounding community and the country in particular. Other benefit from this project will also help the country of Timor-Leste in achieving SDG goals number 3, good health and well-being, number 6, clean water and sanitation, number 13, climate action, number 14, life below water, number 15, life on lands, and number 17, partnership for the goals. For the next slide will be explained by Desi.
So for the next one is Singapore. Singapore is still Indonesia's main economic partner in investment and trade. And in order to strengthen bilateral relations in economic sector and economic recovery, Indonesia and Singapore also discuss cooperation in the new renewable energy sector as well as environment. By investing this mangrove, it will currently provide direct benefit to Singapore itself, especially in its environment. So, such as providing benefit to SDG number 3 as being help and SDG number 15 as left online, which will reduce industrial pollution and seasonal smoke, and also at the SDG number 6 clean water and 14 life below water. It will currently provide fresh water resources to Singapore. So the last but not least, the SDG number 13, climate action, and SDG number 17, relation goals. It will be very relevant and have an impact on cooperation in the energy sector renewable, and that's all the benefit for Singapore. Next. So for the next one is Brunei Darussalam. Indonesia and Brunei Darussalam established partnership at health sector in 2015 and agree on 2019. By contributing to this project will help the agreement in promoting a better health for both countries. And as we know, the destination between Indonesia and Singapore is very close. Of course, this will be able to provide direct benefit to Brunei Darussalam itself. So besides that, it also provide benefit of SDG number 15 as live on land. So number 3, being health, and which will provide benefit environmental and also urban sprawl. And of course also at the SDG number 6, clean water. And SDG number 14, life below water. So the SDG number 3, climate action. And the last one, SDG number 17, relation goals. And this will be very relatable and have an effect on increased cooperation in the health sector and increase the cooperation between Indonesia and Brunei Darussalam itself. Next. So for the last, after all explanation, it can be concluded that mangrove help both aquatic and terrestrial environment for island and freshwater, and it's very beneficial for environment and living things, especially for members of ASEAN country who are still in the same region scope with Indonesia. And of course, the benefit will be seen and can be felt immediately for ASEAN country. And apart from that, it also strengthens cooperation between ASEAN country. And we hope this explanation can be understood by all parties, and hopefully that all ASEAN country can follow and contribute to take part in running this program with us. Thank you.
I think that's all for today, John. Do you have any more suggestion or anything?
At the moment, not really. Actually, is Eve? Oh, she's not here though. I thought Yvonne was inside. I'm actually communicating with her. But so far, yes, it looks good actually. Maybe we just need to brush up a bit, but yeah. Otherwise, it's still very good.
I think Kaifon will give us the. I think Kaifon will give us the evaluation on tomorrow, I guess.
Yes. So I do recall you're actually recording this. Yes.
I think we just put it on live stream. I don't know whether they record it or
Yeah,
not.
she was actually suggesting something on that line, but my fear is that if we do that, yeah, if I were the speaker, yeah, maybe I can do something on that line. But I at the moment, yeah, we actually have all our team there, so I don't know how. I don't know if they're able to reply to them if or like if they can impromptu in English, because they might ask a lot of different questions through the stream.
Okay. So, anything else?
Other than that, I think yeah. Actually, yeah, what I'm seeing so far has been way better than the first few times I've seen it. Yeah, overall, I think we're also getting the contents in there. Yes, maybe yes. I was just working on a few pronunciation stuff here and there. As I have you heard?
Okay, so for tomorrow meeting, maybe you just give us evaluation, yeah?
Okay. Okay. So hold on. Just give me a moment, yeah. I need to ask something.
John, my phone died, so I'm using H's phone right now. I'm with Desi. Hello.
Okay. So I think tomorrow. Yeah, I might be available tomorrow in the what you call it. I think especially in the evening, maybe after 5 o'clock, I'd say. Well, this is 5 o'clock. Oh God. This is 5 o'clock in Nusa Tenggara's time, which is an hour ahead. So that would
Okay,
mean
okay.
I
So
suspect it'll
the real
be
evaluation.
yeah, okay. Okay.
Besok kita
Okay.
Okay, so I think we can end the meeting now, John.
Yeah, that would be fine. So yeah, like I said, I think tomorrow and I believe Indonesia time it would be about I'd say around 6 or 7 o'clock. I should be available.
Okay. Okay, I'll just inform you the time, okay?
Okay, sure. That would be good.
Okay. So thank you all for today. Your great job for everyone. You're doing well. Keep it up. And see you tomorrow, yeah guys.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Well done, yeah, well done.